at the Ellington Jazz Club. It's hard to imagine Perth without this incredible venue. It's become such an institution, but 5 years ago you couldn't find anywhere to listen to jazz every night. Acclaimed WA jazz pianist Graham Wood has travelled and performed around the world, but he remains a key exponent for the local music industry and saw the need for a performance space to promote the art that's become his passion. Hey Graham, you're a musician yourself.
Yes.
Giving opportunities to other musicians, that must give you enormous personal satisfaction.
It's great to see the talent come up, through the schools and through places like Whopper and, then come and perform and, ply their wares at places like the Ellington and then hopefully, move out into the industry.
You mentioned Whopper, that's the other hat you wear as an associate professor there and a student yourself. How good is the talent coming out of WA?
It's very strong. There's a good dozen students who are really kicking goals on the big stage in New York, London, Paris, etc., and then coming back and sharing and helping form the circle. It's great.
And exciting times coming up in Perth in a couple of weeks with the Perth International Jazz Festival as well.
Absolutely, yeah. The festival's going to be really exciting this year. We've got a bunch of really interesting music and a 3-day long weekend, so check it out.
Graham studied in New York and travels there every year, so his inspiration at the Ellington is obvious. Dim lighting and Manhattan-style seating surround the stage, but you'll need to book ahead to snare a table. If you haven't been to the Ellington, here's a heads up. This space is not for catching up with mates. There's minimal chatting, and it's all about letting the music take centre stage.
And here I will endure, here I am forevermore.
That voice, it reminds me of Alicia Keys, but it's WA vocalist and songwriter Shamim Tahiri Lee. She supported the likes of Ronan Keating and Belinda Carlisle, but she's back at the Ellington. So Shamim, you've called this show a homecoming. Is that how it feels being back on this stage?
Yeah, it does. I mean, I've just come home from tour, but also this place is like my home. I sort of got started here playing my original music, and it's a place that we play more often, so it does feel like home. It feels very natural.
How important is it to have a venue like this for WA artists?
It's really important because, especially when this venue started, there wasn't anything like it, and there's a lot of rock venues and a lot of electronic venues and dance venues, and for people like me who have very niche music, our music doesn't fit into those venues.
The Ellington caters for a more sophisticated crowd, with Reds as smooth as the soundtrack. Around here, they do their best to play that down, but the Ellington got some serious street cred when Rolling Stones drummer Charlie Watts slipped in the back door when he was in town and played a couple of numbers up on stage. That's the thing about the Ellington, whether it's local budding stars or world-famous performers, you're guaranteed a great show. If you're new to jazz, the best time to dip your toe in the water is over the WA Day long weekend for the Perth International Jazz Festival.